in the chat. Just put it in the chat. Okay, so just put it in the on the chat and let me know that you can't hear me. Once again, I welcome everyone to tonight's class. I want you to enjoy yourself, sit down, because we are going to learn a lot tonight. When I mean we, every one of us, we are going to learn a lot tonight. All right. So quickly, let me greet everyone professionally. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening to our healthy family, and I welcome every one of you. So, while we wait for more people to join us, please, I want everyone to drop for each other. So, just drop your name and your location. Like I said, if this is your first time using Zoom, just look at the down. Sometimes you just tap your look at the down button. When you look at the down button, you are going to see the mute button, the start video. You are going to see chat. So click on chat. When you click on chat, just quickly comment your name and your location. If your name is Sandra and you're connecting from Nasarawa, just write it there. Everyone, can we do this quickly? Just click on the chat, then introduce yourself, your name and your location. Your name and your location. Your name and your location. I'm trying to do something right now. Just watch. Those of you, if you can look at your chat, you're going to see my message there. Very good. We have Margaret from Kenya. Very good. I love that. Everyone, can we do this quickly? Let's get to know where you are connecting from. Margaret from Kenya, you are welcome. You are welcome. How is Kenya today? We have Mary Kenneth from Lagos. Wow. We have Arivibia from Port Harcourt. Wonderful. We have Atinuke Agbeleye from Ogun State. Powerful. We have Asukwo from Nasarawa. Jane Martins from Lagos. Wonderful. Olusanya. Wow. Olusanya from Ibadan. Beautiful. Mary Kenneth from Lagos. That's wonderful. Wow. We have Brenda Kalimbanya from Katete, Zambia. You are welcome. We have Grace Musenga from Lusaka, Zambia. We have Tinuke from Lagos. I think we're having more people from Lagos this evening. I love that. We have people from Lagos, we have people from Zambia, we have people from Ogun State. Look at Mary from Ibadan. You're welcome. Ugo from Mowe, Ogun State. Wow, wonderful. You're welcome. If you have not introduced yourself, please let's do it quickly. Quickly. Ifeoma Ogoli from Delta. How is Delta today, man? Good evening. Everyone, quickly, if you have not done that, let's do it very fast. Just introduce yourself. Mr. Sobechi from Port Harcourt. You're welcome, sir. So I'll tell you, tonight is going to be very interesting. I'm waiting for a few people, so just quickly introduce yourself. If you have not done that, please introduce yourself. Like I said, and I'll say it again. Tonight is going to be very, very interesting. And let me repeat myself. If for any time you can't hear me, please draw my attention that you can't hear me. Just drop a message and I'm going to check the message and I'm going to readjust my mic. We have Adeoye from Kwara. Adeoye from Kwara, good evening. You're welcome. Comment your name and your location where you are connecting from. We have Eve Jeremiah from Zambia, Pitauke. God bless you. You're welcome. Okay, everyone, quickly, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think we have few people here who haven't introduced themselves. Let's do it quickly. Introduce yourself, your name and your location. Your name and your location. We love to see where our Rasho family is joining from today. And then also, please make sure your microphone is muted for those who are just joining us so we don't have background noise. All right. So to mute your mic, I will say it again. Look at your screen and then you are going to see some buttons down. You see the mute. You see the mute button, start video chat, more, and then leave. So just click on the mute button and we are good to go. So let me say this. Tonight we have a gift for you. Yes, There is a gift for everyone here tonight. And for you to get this gift, there's a little task to carry out. A little task. Now, listen to me carefully, okay? So you get every information regarding this task. Now, first of all, go to your social media and talk about this class. Now, how do you do it? Don't be in a hurry. Hold on, hold on. The first thing to do, screenshot this meeting, this Zoom meeting, screenshot it. One minute, everyone, let's screenshot the Zoom meeting. Just screenshot it quickly, quickly. The 1 minute. Uh, everyone screenshot it quickly. Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm waiting for
Sorry, please, where are we sending the screenshots? Zoom meeting.
that. Screenshot is very fast, very fast. Everyone screenshot it. Good. Now go to
Where are
your
we
social
sending
media.
it
Let's go
to?
to Facebook, everyone. Just minimize. Go to Facebook. Minimize and go to Facebook, everyone. Let's do this quickly, quickly. Search for scientist Chinenye Chukwudi. SCT is spelled SCTCHINENWUDI. Let me say it again. SCT, give space. Let there be a space. CHINENYE. Then give space. CHUKWUDI. For the last time, SCTCHICHUKWUDI. Good. Now, when you start to send her a friend request and then post that screenshot on your page and then tag her by Facebook that you have tagged her. And then we are going to give you a wonderful gift. We are sending to Facebook, Face Mary. So let's go to Facebook, everyone. Let me say it again. Let's go to Facebook. If you have screenshot for those joining us, Facebook, let's do this quickly. Just minimize. You don't have to leave the meeting. Just minimize and go to Facebook. Now that you are on Facebook, the first thing you have is Chinenye Chukwudi. It is spelled as CHINENYE. Then give space DI. Now, when you search that, you're going to see our scientist. What you're going to do is to send her a friend request, then post the image and then tag her. So don't just post it, talk about the webinar, talk about the Dawn phenomenon, talk about Raso impact. Just say anything, something wonderful. Tell them scientists. Facebook is going to notify her, tag her for the special gift that we have tonight. So, are we doing the
Yeah.
my phone button is bad? I'm going to screenshot right now. If you can't screenshot now, go to the WhatsApp group and post as instructed. And
Repeat
post as
the name
instructed.
that you are going
You say what?
to look for.
Okay.
Can you repeat the name? Let's search for it.
All right. I'm struggling to hear you.
Please, can you
Can you repeat
repeat
yourself,
the
ma'am?
name? Let's search for
So
it.
just check the group chat.
I'm with you.
Okay,
Call the name again.
SCT. Are we writing
FC.
SCT? SCT, not FCT. SCT. Aha. Then give space.
Yes, go on.
CHI
Mm-hmm.
NEN
PHI. Uh-huh.
CHI
CHI
NEN
NEN
NEN good YE.
YE.
Then give space. Yeah, then give space. Then
Yes, we're
CHU
hearing you. Go on.
KWU
KWU
DI. I take that CHU KWU DI.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, search for it.
Yes.
Oni.
DI. That is D for
Thank you,
dog.
sir.
DI.
Thank you, sir.
Not D for dog. Search for it for Facebook. Quickly. Thank you. Search for it for Facebook. You're welcome. You're welcome. So search for it on Facebook, a friend request, and then post the image talking about the Dawn phenomenon, about the program we're having right now. Okay? And then tag the name SCT CHINENYE CHUKWUDI. I'm so happy that we are all trying to do this. So please let's do this quickly. For those joining us right now, if you have not introduced yourself, please do that. Just comment your name and your location. For those joining us right now, comment your name and your location. We want to know where our Raso family members are joining from. So quickly comment your name and your location. I'm so happy because we're gonna learn a lot tonight. We are going to learn a lot tonight. Okay, so I think we can get started now. So good evening once again, and welcome to this month's community webinar. For those joining us for the first time, I want to welcome you all. We, yeah, well done, ma. So we are a health and wellness school where we teach diabetes reversal using our African foods, plants, and our everyday habits. So every month we'll bring you a free session on something practical that affects your everyday health. For tonight, our topic is one that I guarantee almost everyone dealing with diabetes in this room or someone in your family has experienced, but they never had a name for it. They don't know what to call
The
it.
name.
So tonight we are going to call it the Dawn phenomenon. Are you with me?
No, I know. Repeat the name.
Slowly.
Okay, SCT CHI SCT CHINENYE. That is Chineye. Then CHUKWUDI. CHUKWUDI. That's Chukudi. All right. So search for her and then send her a friend request. Don't forget to post the image talking about the dawn phenomenon, about this particular meeting, and don't forget to tag her. All right. So let me go back a little. Tonight's topic is one that I guarantee almost everyone that has been dealing with diabetes or someone in your family has experienced, but they never had a name to call it, and that's why people don't they don't know the name to call it, so they are experiencing it, but they can't say they are experiencing it because they don't know the name to call it. But tonight it is called the dawn phenomenon. Now, let me ask a quick question and just type yes. You don't need to unmute your mic. Just use the chat box. All right. Um, Tell me if this has ever happened to you. Now, listening carefully. Have you ever gone to bed with a very good, decent blood sugar, but then you didn't eat anything late? You ate early. You were okay. You took your medication, but when you woke up, your blood sugar was higher than when you slept. Has that happened to you? If it has, I want to see you just type yes. You don't need to unmute your mic, just type yes. It has happened to you, let us know, just type yes. You didn't eat late, you ate early, you know that very well. You slept well, you checked yourself, you were okay. You just wake up the next morning, you check yourself, you find out that everything is high, and you're like, what's going on? Asuko said yes, wonderful. Jane Martin said yes, good. I can see so many yes here. Okay, are these the only people that have experienced this? Everyone, quickly, let's tell me if you have experienced it. Just put yes, quickly, 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 because this is what we want to settle tonight. Favor said yes. Good, good. I love that. It's good to be honest. It's good to be honest. Now, please listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to know that you are not alone. I believe some people will be thinking that I'm the only one that is suffering with this. But now, can you see that there are so many people saying yes? You are not alone. But tonight, we are going to explain exactly why this happened, and more importantly, what you can do about it. Guess what? Using natural means. Naturally. What you can do about it naturally. So here is how tonight will go. We are going to spend the next 45 to 60 minutes walking you through what the dawn phenomenon is, why it happens, and then several practical natural strategies that you can start using tonight. All right. So then we're going to open the floor for questions. And when that happens, please drop your question in the chat as we go. And then we will address as many as we can at the end. Now, one last thing, please ensure not to miss anything. I mean, don't miss anything. Whatever that is going to be a distraction to you, please take it away. If it's your television, turn it off. If it's your children, tell them go and play somewhere. I want to focus in this class tonight. So it is all about you tonight. So please ensure not to miss this. This session is being recorded. For those who don't know, let me say it quickly. It is being recorded. Please have that in mind. And so it might not be shared after this. Yes, so that's why you need to pay close attention and learn. So I'm going to welcome our host for tonight. For those who don't know, I'm not your teacher for tonight. I'm just the moderator. And my name once again is Abdulaziz Adebisi. But then I want to welcome somebody special, our scientist in the house, scientist Chineye Chukudi, who has been taking good care of us. She has been pouring her heart into ensuring that we are all okay. And I have a lot to say about her, but time will not permit me. For now, everyone, can we just type welcome, ma? Just put it on, just chat, put it on the chat, just type welcome Welcome, 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 welcome. I want her to see us welcoming her. Everybody, let's go to our chat board. Just write welcome, welcome. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Can we do that before the end of the meeting? I'm going to talk more about her, but for now, I'm going to turn off my mic. Why? I'm going to mute my mic while she takes over. Everyone, can we write welcome? Type in welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Jane Martins. Scientists, we are ready for you, ma. If you are ready, we are ready for you, ma. So everyone, if you have not
Oh,
typed welcome,
thank you
please go
so
ahead
much,
and do so.
Abdul.
Ogoli former, thank you.
Can you hear me? Someone hear me?
Yes, ma, we can hear you now.
Please know if you can hear me clearly. If you can hear me, please use the chat box. So I want to see one. I don't know if you can hear me clearly. Just one. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Abdul, for the introduction. I'm very grateful for tonight, for setting this for let me start by apologizing for today. Late of my network trying to join. I found that the next my slide is really low because of the network. So it's having me. Anybody hearing me, please, Mr. Abdul, call my attention back to it so I would know.
Okay, ma, I think your network is breaking. There's a little breakage on your network. It's fluctuating.
Also, to a June edition of our webinar. This is the first time we webinar. It used to be WhatsApp seminar, but for the first time we decided to do something better. We want to YouTube because we are recording this. And I want to talk. I want to express myself. I don't just want to be right. It happened. So thank you everyone for showing up tonight. We are here to impact lives and build a better you again. So tonight we'll be tackling something. Oh, please forgive me. Before we start the prayer, we'll start the prayer. We start this session in the name of God, Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, God, we take absolute control of the session. Walk through us, speak through us, minister to your people, and give us the courage and the great strength we need tonight in Jesus. Amen. What I just do well to put and in the box. So let's continue. Tonight we are tackling something that frustrates thousands of people that are dealing with diabetes every single morning. I've heard many people tell me I ate right, I ate early, I didn't eat carbs. Some people would even starve. Some would take their medication. They'll go to bed with a decent number. Yet they will wake up and their blood sugar will be higher than it was before they went to bed. I want to tell you, just like Mr. Abdul said, you're not alone. And this is entirely not your fault. Today, I'm going to explain exactly why this is happening. I'm going to give you practical, natural tools to help you fight back. Thank you so much all for your response. So at this point, I'm introducing the dawn phenomenon, why your blood sugar is high every morning, and what you can naturally do to reduce it. Please, if you can see my slide, let me know if you can see my slide. my me you can see. Let me know you can. Okay. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? If you can see, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the response. All right, so let's go ahead. Phenomenal. That's what we're treating today, and I believe you can see my beautiful self there. This might just help me meet the person back. Just help me with that, please. I
We
believe you
hear
can
you.
see my beautiful self there.
Yeah, we see you there.
Oh,
About
beautiful.
me.
That is me. Yes, that is me. My name is Scientist Chinech Kudi. I'm a licensed medical laboratory scientist, founder and the lead instructor, Rapasol Impact Limited. According to World Health Organization, we have 24 million adults in Africa living with diabetes and high blood sugar. And the thing that so many of those people are aware, but they are scared. Many of them are scared of especially what to eat. Some have been told that diabetes is a life sentence, which isn't. And that is why we are here. And so far, with the help of God, worked with hundreds of Africans across multiple countries and groups. People who came to us confused and frustrated and eating the same food every day out of fear. They left with clarity, they left with confidence, and a real food structure that works for their African lifestyle. I've taught classes, I've attended to hundreds of people across WhatsApp, Facebook, and your work. I've given them clarity. And tonight we are here to do that once again. My intention for tonight is at the end of this meeting, you're going to leave the man on right side, which is, and you become the man on black tie, which is B. That is my intention for tonight's class. That means you're leaving the state of confusion, you're leaving the state of frustration, and you're coming to a place of clarity and confidence that you already know what to do. So let's go. What is dawn phenomenal? Every morning between 3 and 8, truly our body releases hormones to prepare us to wake up. And I want you to understand that some of these hormones, they are natural thing that happens to everybody. It doesn't happen to just you. It's not peculiar to you. Are we together?
Well,
And
yes.
uh, these things happen because we need, you know, our body works in unison. Our body does not work. All the organs, all the hormones, all the cells in our body, they work in unison. They don't work alone. So when early in the morning, between that 3 a.m. and 8 a.m., the growth hormone rises, cortisol, glycogen, adrenaline. They rise because they are preparing you to wake up. But when it comes to people that are dealing with diabetes, you find out that the pancreas will respond by releasing enough insulin so they can manage the spike that they already had. Now, and okay, let me go back to something I taught us a long time ago, but some people that have been here for a long time. The journey of carbohydrates. When you eat food that is high in carbohydrates, like rice and yam, when you eat this food, what happens is that it goes to our bloodstream, right? The pancreas, which is the organ, will release insulin, which is the hormone. If you tell insulin, this our brother, this our sister needs help. Let's quickly go and help her out. So they release so much insulin into your bloodstream. The essence of those insulin that it releases, because insulin is a hormone, is a medical chemical messenger that helps to regulate blood sugar. So they'll release the insulin depending on the quantity of the carbohydrate you're taking. So insulin can carry this carbohydrate from your bloodstream to three different cells: the liver cells, the fat cells, and the muscle cells. We're still going to talk about the liver cells in the course of this meeting tonight. Just pay attention. So once they are being released to these three cells, that means the glucose in the bloodstream has been reduced automatically. But when you keep doing this over and over again, you find out that insulin becomes exhausted because they're releasing so much insulin into the bloodstream. This insulin is becoming exhausted. The cells are becoming exhausted. The cell don't want to open up again to insulin, and insulin is having so much carbohydrates or so much glucose on it, and nowhere to pour out the glucose that it has gotten from the bloodstream. The insulin will now become resistant to the call of pancreas. That is what happens in type 2 diabetes. That's why it's called insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. Now, in that phenomenon, you find out that this insulin that is supposed to help us will no longer respond when this growth hormone, cortisol. Remember, cortisol is stress hormone and is one of the hormones that increases blood sugar. When this hormone rises in the morning, instead of insulin to help regulate them, insulin cannot, because insulin has become resistant. It's no longer working the way, it's no longer functioning the way it's supposed to function. Please, if you have any question, put it down in the comments. Don't unmute yourself. Don't ask as we are going on. Just put it down in the comment section. We are going to have time for question and answer. So please, you don't cut the flow, please. Thank you. So that's what happens when it comes to Dawn phenomenon. The pancreas cannot keep up to the blood sugar rise. Blood sugar rising higher than normal before you even eat. So it's not even about what you ate. It's not always about what you ate, but because it's a natural thing and your body, it's no longer responding to that call. That is why you now wake up with a higher fasting blood sugar. There's this client, I don't know, I believe they are on this call. I worked with them last month. It was a personal coaching session. One of them, I found out that his fasting blood sugar was always higher than his random. His fasting blood sugar was always higher than his random. I started asking some questions and I found out where the problem was coming from. And that is this Dawn phenomenon we are talking about. There are people in these shoes. I know some people have even asked this same question in Rafa Impact community. So it's not a strange thing. You ate very well. I know people that have starved themselves because they want to maintain a normal range, but yet they wake up with a high range, and this can lead to frustration. But then there is hope. There is hope. Remember what? There is hope. This is not your fault. Your body is doing what it always does. The insulin is the issue because it's not responding to the call of the pancreas. I hope we're still together. So our job here tonight is to help fix this thing naturally so it can start responding. Now, how do you even know whether you're experiencing I think this don't phenomenon is a natural thing that goes on in everybody's life. But how do you know when yours is so high, is higher than every other person's own? How do you know? First of all, you have to check your blood sugar before going to bed. Check your blood sugar level before going to bed and note it somewhere so you don't confuse yourself when you wake up. If you can wake up at 3 a.m., because remember it's between 3 and 8 a.m. it rises. If you can wake up at 3 a.m., please do. But if you can't, don't bother yourself, sleep. But if you can wake up at 3 a.m., wake up, check it and note it down. Then again, when you eventually wake up, probably around 5 or 6, then check it between that 6 and 8. You check in at night before going to bed. That's when you've had your dinner, everything, you're ready to go to bed. Remember, whenever you eat, you have to take 2 hours before you can even check anything, blood sugar, to get an accurate result. So for this night when you're not checking it even after 2 hours, checking when you're ready to go to bed. After you've checked it, 3 a.m. If you can't, don't wake up. But if you can't wake up and you know it's not going to affect your day, check. Then again, between 6 and 8 a.m., by then it must have reached 12 hours of the last meal. That is the fasting, right? You check again. Then you watch this pattern. If it's rising from 3 a.m. to that 6 a.m. that you woke up, it is called dawn phenomenon. But if it dropped low and then rose again, it's called Somoji effect. That's like a rebound. But it's something we can talk about some other time. For now, I don't think that's our major business. Our major business here tonight is dawn phenomenal. That rise that happens between 3 a.m. to 6, 8, 9 a.m. when you eventually check your blood sugar level. Please, you don't check fasting blood sugar by 11 a.m. Please, you don't. It's not correct. When I was still practicing as a lab scientist, if you come and meet us around that time, even from 10 a.m., that you want to check your fasting, we'll send you to go and eat and come back later for a random blood sugar. Because fasting works with time, it's time bound. Once you deviated from that time, it's no longer fasting you're doing, it's starvation. Instead of you to starve yourself, we'll rather send you to go and eat. Let's know we are getting result for a random blood sugar and not incorrect fasting blood sugar. So please, let's take note of that. There could be other reasons actually why we have high blood sugar. It could be that you don't have enough insulin. You didn't get enough insulin before sleeping. It could be that you didn't get your medication enough. There are people that don't take their medication the way the doctor prescribed it. I'm not a doctor, so let me not talk about that. You ate carbohydrates before close of towards bedtime, or you ate very late. Timing is very important when it comes to healthy living, not just blood sugar journey. Timing is very, very important. This thing is very important. Why we are gathered here tonight to learn dawn phenomenon is because this dawn phenomenon affects about 50% of people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. But yeah, we have people with type 2 diabetes. There are people like you with. I always tell them when they come. I work with people that have type 2 diabetes and pre-diabetes. So that's why we're here. You may go to bed with a good reading and wake up with a high one, even without eating anything overnight. Repeated morning high, repeated morning high value damage blood vessel, kidney, and nerves over time. But the good news is that you can manage and reduce this naturally. I love good news. I love good news so much. So no matter what I'm saying, I always remind people the good part of it. So now let's talk about the strategies. I prepared 7 strategies, 7 natural strategies based on research I did that can also come out of these. The first one is to reset our evening meals. Reset your evening meal. Eat your last meal before 7 p.m. maximum. You can see that I wrote maximum there because it's very paramount. Most times I tell people 6 p.m. for maximum 7 p.m. Make sure you've had your dinner. Make sure it doesn't exceed for any reason. Let your dinner be built around non-starchy vegetables, protein, healthy fats. If you usually have so much high value, like from 150 and above, I would advise you stop carbohydrates at night, no matter how small. No matter how small. I know some people that have gotten our meal plan now will want to say, but ma, you recommended some carbohydrate. Let me correct something. Last week when we were having our class, I said something. That meal plan, based on correct research and the things we are learning recently, we are working on changing, reviewing that meal plan. But then with what you are learning, please don't wait for me to reveal it. Review it before you know what is right. If you're having value above 150, please stop carbohydrate at night. You see, fruits. I know there was a time I used to advise people take if you cannot eat once it's 8 p.m., take fruit. But I no longer say that because fruits they have natural sugar, and this sugar can spike blood sugar levels. So avoid natural sugar, which is fruit. You say they are natural, they're not doing anything. They are doing a whole lot. That's like fruit juice. You're taking away the fiber, you're just drinking sugar. So if you are having value, let me repeat it again, above 150 milligram per DL, avoid carbohydrates at night, no matter how small. Unless you know your value is still less than 150, you can now take it in minimal proportion. White rice, bread, eba, fufu, crackers, fruit juice, fruit, avoid all those things. If you snack before bedtime, let it be protein, like a handful of nuts, a boiled egg, avocado, and not carbs. We have to increase our protein to carbohydrate level, especially in the evening. That's one of the most effective way for you to lower high morning sugar level. What we cannot do with carbohydrates, when we're in primary school, they taught us that carbohydrates is the major source of energy, and that is very true. That is why we can't deal with carbohydrates, and that is why nobody is telling you to restrict yourself and stop eating carbohydrates entirely. The only thing I said, at night, especially if you're having 150 and above, we are learning every day. After saying this thing now, I might see another research, another new feed. I will research about it and I will learn something else. I will correct myself and correct you people. So don't say because I said it yesterday, you must stand. No, please. If you're having 150, I'm repeating it and resounding it because of the meal plan. For people that bought the meal plan, that's why I'm resounding this. Please. The second strategy we'll have here is move after dinner, especially. Remember, I would always tell you to move. Movement after meal is like your natural insulin. As you're moving, your muscle cells are sucking up glucose from your bloodstream. This is a game changer. Now, if you want to avoid dawn phenomenon, make sure you don't joke with it when it comes to night. That night movement should be paramount. You should not joke with, even if you joke with morning and afternoon, do not joke, with night movement after meal, 15 minutes. And make sure you do this between 0 to 30 minutes of having your meal. That's before your carbohydrate will spike. Sorry, before the food you've eaten will spikes your blood sugar. You take a walk so that your muscle cells can suck up the glucose that came from the food you've eaten and has entered your bloodstream. That is the essence of the movement. You know, growing up, even till now, we do it. We are human beings. We work better when we are told to do something and being told why we should do it. We work better that way. But if they just tell you stop drinking water without telling you why, you want to drink water and find out why because we are curious by nature. But now I've told you why, and I believe it sinks. So next time, if after eating your dinner you remember, I need to walk so it will suck up the glucose that I just ate. Is that okay? Once the glucose is being sucked up, it reduces your blood sugar level. But if it's not sucked up, your blood sugar level highs up and increases. The next morning you have a high blood sugar level. Okay. There are so many walks so many activities, movements you can partake of. Climbing stairs, you squat, you march in a place, you dancing, that's my breast. Dance. Let me give you a trick, what I do. So after eating, I carry my plate to the kitchen. I wash my plate and that of my partner. People that I eat with, right? I wash the plates. After washing, I move straight to the bathroom. I am walking. I am not sitting down doing all these things. I'm not bound. I'm not wheelchair bound. But even if I was, there's still a movement, right? So I'm moving around doing this, and I walk straight to the bathroom. In that bathroom, I have my bath, and I'm still moving. And I love that. I love shaking my body. That's why I can't dance, but I love dancing. I love shaking my body. So that time, before I finish all these activities, most times it's more than 15 minutes. But for many of us here, I know we no longer do dishes. We shouldn't because we have younger ones. We have children. We have help at home. We shouldn't be doing dishes. But after it, you can take that time to quickly go to the bathroom, take a bath, dress your bed, even if your bed was already laid, lay it again. Just do something and let your muscle cells be active. Or you walk around with your spouse or dance. Just make sure you're active the first 15 minutes that you just eat your food. That's the trick. This is the most important because exercise depletes liver glycogen. Exercise depletes glycogens that have been stored in the liver. So the liver will now release glucose to dump overnight. Excuse me. You find that out. You find out that you don't need a gym to do this. Just walk around your compound for 15 minutes after dinner. That alone can drop your morning sugar by 10 to 30%, according to research. No be Chineke talk am o. Na research wey I do wey I see am. The next strategy we have here, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. There was a time I used to tell people, take your apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning to reduce post-meal spikes, which I still say to reduce post-meal spikes. But if you're dealing with dawn phenomenon, you need apple cider vinegar. And if you're dealing with dawn phenomenon, you don't take apple cider vinegar in the morning, you take it at night. Are you seeing the balance? If you want to reduce post-meal spike, any time of the day, you take it before your meal. But now that we're talking about dawn phenomenon, you take it at night. You know, sometimes when I see people talk about herbs, they can just come and tell me this herb does this. Scent leaves are very good for blood sugar. And you quickly go and pluck scent leaf, bring how many leaves, put inside water. You did not ask for preparation. You did not ask for dosage. You did not ask for when you should take it. You carry it and you're drinking. Your kidney is detoxifying and all, it's filtering all those things. When you get an information, find out when. It's very important. When you should take this thing, they are very, very important. So, like I said, if you're doing with dawn phenomenon, it's at night. Apple cider vinegar helps to slow the liver, the work liver does overnight. What does liver do overnight? I told us there are three cells where the insulin stores glucose. The liver cells, the muscle cells, and the fat cells. Now, at night when we are sleeping, the liver cells releases, whenever you're not putting anything in your mouth, the liver cell releases glucose that is stored in it back to your bloodstream to give you energy. What apple cider vinegar does is that it will slow the work of the liver because the liver cells is releasing glucose into your bloodstream. You're sleeping, but glucose is being released into your bloodstream because as you're sleeping, you're fasting, right? So at two major times when when liver cells releases glucose and when you are stressed into the bloodstream, you're not eating anything, you're fasting at that time. It's releasing glucose into your bloodstream. But apple cider vinegar will reduce, it will slow down the production. So it will not produce and release too much glucose into the bloodstream. Because if it should produce and release too much glucose into the bloodstream, you have high blood sugar. Are we still together at this point? If you are together, please let me know we are together. It will increase your blood sugar. But if the production is being lowered, if it's being reduced by any agent like the apple cider vinegar, you find out that you wake up with not an increased blood sugar. Are we still together? Beautiful. So now, how do I take this apple cider vinegar? 2 teaspoons of raw apple cider vinegar. It's very acidic, so you can't take it like this. You have to dilute it in water. Mix it with 100 to 150 ml of water. I hope we are writing. I told us to write. I'm not going to share this recording. It's for some special kind of people. I'm not going to share it. So I hope we are all writing. Let me repeat it again. 2 teaspoons of the apple cider vinegar mixed into 100 to 150 ml of water. Drink 30 minutes before sleep. That's after you've eaten. You drink it 30 minutes before you sleep. If you're not sure of when you're going to sleep, drink it. Drink it. Don't just sit down and be waiting and you not forget and sleep. Drink it. For people that are having teeth sensitivity, there's something we call teeth sensitivity that you just stay and your teeth to seem as though it's twitching. It's twitching. If you're that kind of person, please don't just drink it. Use straw so it can protect your enamel. Never take this not diluted. It's very acidic. Always mix it with water. If you can do warm water, fine. If you can't, use room temperature. Take this thing consistently for 2 weeks and track your morning readings. When you're done tracking, come to the group and tell us what's up. Are we going to do that?
Please, ma, how many teaspoons, ma?
2.
Okay, thank you, ma.
You're welcome.
Okay, ma.
So the first strategy I here, hydration. Drink water. Water is life. We can never overemphasize the importance of water. When you drink and the one you pour on your body, they are life. Drink 500 ml of water first in the morning. And I've said this before, but let me repeat it for the sake of those that. Can I say something? Yes.
I want to say something. That 2 teaspoon, how many milliliter will be that one?
Of teaspoon?
Yes.
Or do you mean of water?
Meal. Yes, meal. Yes.
Of water or the teaspoon?
Of the
Teaspoon is teaspoon everywhere. Teaspoon is teaspoon everywhere. Just get a teaspoon.
How many meal of
Of water?
No, what I'm a
2
teaspoon.
2 teaspoon. 2 teaspoon to 100 to 150 ml of water.
Is it like a half glass of water?
No, what I'm
If
saying,
you
ma.
get 200 Go on.
Hello, ma.
Please, ma, can you describe it for us whether it's half glass of water?
What I'm saying, the meal, how many meal is in teaspoon?
Okay, sir, I don't know. I only know that teaspoon is teaspoon. I've not.
Is it a teaspoon or tablespoon that we are using to eat? Is it a tablespoon that we are using to eat or a teaspoon of baby?
Teaspoon. Teaspoon is smaller than a tablespoon.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yes. So for the 150 ml of water, how you can easily get this, when you get your 500 ml of water, that bottle water, the 500 one, you reduce it. Just use your instinct, or you could get water bottle that is calibrated. That's another option. There are water bottles and cups that are calibrated, but if you can't get those ones, just get empty bottle water that is 500 ml. Then if you divide it by 2, you now reduce again. Because if you divide it by 2, it's 250 ml. If you now reduce it again, it's 150. So just use your instincts.
Please, ma, why not use glass for us to describe it? A glass cup, ma. Why not use a glass cup to describe it for us, ma? Please,
Why I'm using bottled water? Because it's easier to use bottled water to detect it. That's why I'm using bottled water.
50 cm bottled water. The 50 cl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because if I say glass, you might have a big glass and I would have a small glass. That would bring confusion. But 50 ml bottled water is 50 ml bottled water everywhere.
Yes.
Please,
Mhm.
mommy,
So
I
is
want to
it
ask
half of it we are taking? On me, I don't understand that 500. It's on. I'm
150.
sorry.
I
Oh.
said 150. So for you to get this 150, start
Yes.
by dividing 500 by 2. 500 by
Okay.
2 is 250. So when you
Yes.
divide it by 2, you now reduce more. Use your instinct to reduce
Okay.
it to get to 150. But if you know this thing is going to confuse you, just get a
Yeah.
calibrated bottle or calibrated cup that will give you an accurate measurement. Do you understand now?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't understand, but maybe you can go on for people that understand. Because if it is glass cup, the normal glass cup that I have, either half of it or full of it when I added the apple cider. So I don't understand.
Okay, I don't
Maybe
know
you
the
can
glass
go
cup you
on.
have. Yes, we'll go on. Maybe we'll continue that conversation in the group.
Yes, mommy,
We'll
before we
continue
go
that
on,
conversation in the group.
hello, hello, ma. Hello?
Yes, yes.
Before you go on now, in fact, I didn't know that I can even ask questions along the line. You talk
No,
about when you
it's
have
not permitted. I said it earlier. It's not permitted actually. This question
Mm.
is meant for a different session. It's after this class I'm supposed to take question and answer. I just allowed this. Please, after now, we're not taking it again. We have a section for question and answer.
it's okay. Let's continue. Let's
Go
continue.
ahead. Go ahead. If
So
it's
what
related to this apple cider vinegar, you can go ahead.
no is the first one. When you talk about the down what phenomenon that you should not you should not eat carbohydrate before going to bed.
At night.
So at night.
Carbohydrate at night. Okay.
So what will I take for my dinner? Let's say for example, I want to eat by
Mhm.
6 p.m. Are you following now? Sometimes I take oats, sometimes I take tombran, sometimes I take achar and vegetable so that I'm able to take my drug. So in that instance, you said I should
Okay,
not
sir.
I should eat.
We have so many other food. It's not only carbohydrate that we have. We have proteins, beans, okpa, ukwa. Where are you
Let
from?
me 100 milligram.
Where do you stay?
Yes, I'm
Mhm.
from Niger, but I stay in
Where do you
Masaka
stay?
place.
Milligram, 4 to 50 cm.
Masaka.
500 ml. No
Hello ma.
understand.
Sir, please,
I'm
let's take up this question when we are done.
hello.
Is that okay? I
It's
can hear you.
okay.
Can you hear me?
I'm
Let's
hearing
say,
you.
just remind me when we are done, when it's time for question and answer. Ask this question again.
50 ml.
Let's go on so we don't
No,
get
they really
distracted, please.
understand.
Mr. Abdul, please help me mute everyone.
Huku normal ragol is 50 cl.
All right, so the first strategy, Mr. Abdul, are you still on this call? Okay, the fourth strategy, which is hydration. Water, like I said, is life. We need water. Drink 500 mils, which is 2 large cups. See, I put it here large. I not just say 2 cups, 2 large cups, 2 large cups of water. If you're not using bottle, this is if you're using glass. If you're using cup, 2 large cups of water the moment you wake up. Before you go to your phone, before you take your coffee, before you take your tea, be it any kind of tea, unless it's the instruction your doctor gives you. If not, drink water first thing. Apart from this blood sugar thing, the rate of kidney issues are alarming. They are alarming. And most of them are being caused by dehydration. People no longer drink water. They will rather drink Coke. They will rather drink Fanta. They will rather drink sugar than drinking water. Water is life. Water is very important. That's the first medicine you need if you're dealing with any kidney issue. Drink water. It helps. When you don't drink enough water and you go for any kidney function test, it's going to increase your creatinine. It's going to increase your urea. When I was still practicing as a lab scientist, when I will see such alarming results, we call out the patients and ask some questions before we can give out that result. Because that result is already telling you your kidney is in danger. And it might be that you've not drunk water. People are funny. You see somebody 12 p.m. This person has not taken a single glass of water. Why? This person has taken how many bottles of Coke? Are you serious? Is that how you joke with your life? Hey God, please drink water. Drink water. If I was not doing diabetes reversal, I would have been in kidney because people need to drink water. They need to hear this message. What are we like? Really, why are we not drinking water? Water is not expensive. They are affordable. You can buy sachet water. If you cannot buy dispensing this, you can buy sachet water. You can even the one that is coming from your borehole, your tap. It could be borehole, it could be water, but you can boil it and drink. Water is very affordable. Why are we not drinking water? If you can afford data, you can afford water. When we get to communities where they have dirty water, we know they have dirty water. And we'll start working towards giving them clean water. But for you that can afford data, you can afford good water. So please drink water. By all means, drink water. It is very important, even in your blood sugar journey. When you're dehydrated, it makes your blood concentrated. And when your blood is concentrated, it increases your blood sugar level. You'll be having symptoms of high blood sugar because you're not drinking water to neutralize and make the flow of carbohydrate very easy. Mr. Abdul, please can you help me mute everybody's mic? Water helps to dilute and flush excess glucose from the bloodstream. For people that don't like the natural taste of water, you can add a squeeze of fresh lemon. And it also has its own blood sugar benefits. Apart from apple cider vinegar, another thing that works as apple cider vinegar, if you can't afford apple cider vinegar, is lemon water. But if you're dealing with ulcer, please avoid it. But if not, lemon water also acts as apple cider vinegar. They have the same function. It's very good. So you can as well use that to alternate your apple cider vinegar if you can afford apple cider vinegar. So one thing that can help you keep up with drinking water first in the morning is to keep the water by your bedside. So as you wake up, I do that as well. So as you wake up, you see the water, I just carry it and drink. Because there are some of us that we work from home. We work on our phones and our laptops. Once you wake up, you just carry phone. Once you're done with prayers, you carry phone, carry your laptop, and you start working. If care is not taking, you might not even remember that you've not eaten. You will not remember you've not done anything. So you go far. So the best thing, keep the water close to you. As you wake up and you're done with your prayers and your ritual, carry the water and drink. Carry your devices and start working. But make sure you drink water. By all possible means, drink water. And the next thing, protect your sleep. Sleep is very important. You see, when it comes to sleep, don't joke with your sleep. Poor sleep will always rise your cortisol. Cortisol is still the same stress hormone that triggers dawn phenomenon. Poor sleep will rise. Imagine your I think the cortisol begins to rise naturally. Now you're not even sleeping. Remember, okay, so people that bought the Russell reversal course, I think I think I've explained this before. When you don't sleep, your body naturally releases cortisol because when you don't sleep, you're stressed. Who here will tell me that you feel good when you don't sleep? Nobody feels good when they don't sleep at night. You wake up feeling, you feel confused, you feel tired, you feel drained because you didn't sleep, you didn't rest. Remember, sleep is rest, and that is when your body heals. But when that does not go on, you just feel anyhow. You can't even explain how you're feeling. When this happens, cortisol, which is the stress hormone, is being released. And remember, it's being released into your bloodstream, increasing your blood sugar level. Now, remember 3 a.m. That phenomenon has already occurred. The growth hormones, adrenaline, cortisols, they are already released. Now they are released to your bloodstream. You're not also sleeping on top. still being released to your bloodstream. What do you know? What do you think happens to blood sugar? Definitely, the sugar in your bloodstream is already high. It's already high, and it's not good for you. So please, by all possible means, sleep. If you're still finding it difficult to sleep, get a reversal course. I talked about sleep there. I talked about the phases of sleep, how you can get to the rest phase, and oh, there are some audios that are there that can help you sleep. Sleep, sleep. By all possible means, sleep. You need to sleep. Aim to go to bed by 10 p.m. and sleep for 7 to 8 hours. That 10 p.m. is important. That's when our body begins to shut down naturally. If you tell yourself the truth, you find out that if you don't sleep from 10 and above, one thing that happens is that you get hungry. Hunger sets in. You start feeling somehow. No matter how busy you are, you know that it's really time to sleep. Your body is already trying to shut down. But because we are strong beings and we always want to be stubborn and strong, we want to continue what we are doing. If you do that over and over again, it will affect you. But if it's something that happens once in a while, that's good. We are all human beings. We have unforeseen circumstances that occur. And sometimes we'll have big projects that are bigger than us at times. But we have to accomplish this project. If they come in, why step in and do it? When you're done, you take time and rest. One thing that affects us is that we don't have enough time to rest. I thought it was on Sunday I talked about that we don't give ourselves enough time to rest, and that's why we go into burnout. Stress, everybody goes through stress, and that's why nobody's teaching you stress avoidance. Everybody's teaching you stress management because everybody goes through stress. But after you're done with that stress, you give yourself time to heal from it. But when you don't give yourself time to heal from it, what happens? Before you know, you enter burnout. And all the diseases that come with stress will start coming. It's not your portion in Jesus' name. Amen. But don't just say amen. Walk towards it. Let your words align your action. That is it. Turn off all your screens at least 30 minutes to 1 hour before you sleep. Your device, your phone, your TV, your tablet, turn it off. There is this app I use. It's not app. There's this thing I use, this tool I use. It's called bedtime mode. If you stay here to 8 and my screen is still on, you will notice how my screen will shut down. Once it's 8 p.m., my phone shuts down. Bedtime mode is telling me get ready to sleep. It's a tool. You can find it on your phone. It helps to shut down, telling you it's time to sleep. The light goes off. These are ways you can regulate it. We're human beings. Yeah, we have so many activities to carry out, but sometimes we have to consciously and intentionally act towards whatever we want. If not, we won't get it. You see, somebody will tell you the person is very intentional. It's not because the person has more hours than you do on earth. No, people have the same number of hours to spend every day, but that person has sat down and intentionally crafted out ways to deal with things in his or her life. That's why. So please do that for yourself as well. Keep consistent beds and sleep and wake up time. Don't sleep by 10 p.m. today and tomorrow you're sleeping by 6 p.m. Next tomorrow you're sleeping by 8 p.m. Next tomorrow you're sleeping by 2 a.m. You're confusing your hormones, you're confusing your body. Our body loves rhythm. Plus or minus 1 hour in any time you're giving. Let it be plus or minus 1 hour. Plus or minus 1 hour. You're good to go. Don't confuse your body. Tell your body know when it's time to do something. Not when it's time, your body will be confused. Okay, what should do now? Is she about to sleep? No. But when your body already understands your schedule, it helps you. When it's approaching that time, it will start sending you some signals. You know, time is it's getting to time. It's getting to time. And you align. Our hormones follow a schedule as well. Heavy dinner or late night snacking wasn't done phenomenal. So avoid both. When it comes to this dinner thing, portion control. As we said, we should not eat carb. For those that still eating carb, remember the one fish and bowl. For those that still eating carb, remember your portion control. Don't just go and eat cow because Chineye said you should be eating cow, that you can eat cow. You don't carry a full bowl of eba and eat at night. Last week during our review session, for those that are part of the Russell Diabetes Reversal course, we had our review session last week, and one of us shared how she ate eba. So she hasn't been eating eba for a long time. But that night she didn't have, I think she didn't have strength to make her swallow or something like that. And even her husband was asking her, "Hey, are you sure you can do this?" So she took it. But she took very little lump of eba. She took it next morning, she woke up and her blood sugar was okay. That's portion control. That's how I will tell people you can eat rice, you can eat eba, you can eat all these things. And it won't affect you because of portion control. Not when you eat a plate of eba that Chineye has taught you what to do and she said you can eat it. It's not me that taught you that one. Please check well. I don't think I'm the one. Then the next strategy is natural herbs that help. The natural herbs that help. We have bitter melon, we have cinnamon, fenugreek, moringa. But one mistake I've seen us make. Excuse me. One mistake I've seen us make, like I said earlier, you will hear about something. You don't want to find out the rest information. Osmo, you are going to test. What are you going to test? You don't know about the preparation. You don't know about the dosage. You don't know when you should take it. You just go like that and can't take it. Wrong prescription is equal to no prescription. Is equal to no prescription. So if you must take something, make sure you're getting the right prescription. So you don't end up destroying your organs. We have a course. We are still working on it. You should be out by next weekend. We are working on natural herbs that you can get for at least 1K. It's called the 1K market solution. You can get they are around us in our Nigerian markets. They are around us. But the good thing why you need this my course is because it gives you preparation. We tell you how to prepare it. We tell you the dosage you need. We tell you when to take it. We tell you how to take it. We don't just tell you moringa. We don't just tell you obono. You see obono baka, obono shock me. Even okra. We don't just give you those information. We give you detailed information. And that is why you need that course. And let me use this opportunity to say it. It's not even part of today's program, but let me say it. If you want to get this course and you're able to pay between now and next week, Friday, you can get it for 5,000. Once that course is out, it's 7,000. We're selling it. There are some people that I had lecture with them yesterday. So 7,000, I sold that course to them. It's not yet out, but 7,000, I sold it to them. But because you're here tonight, I'm going to sell it to you for 5,000 naira. It's called the 1K market solution. I'm going to drop details in the group when we are done. If you're interested, you can make payments. If you're not interested, you can wait for it to come out because I know you will be definitely be interested. It has everything that you need. Maybe when it comes out, you now end up paying 7,000. But this is just a glimpse of what the course is about. So these are some of the herbs that we have in our Nigerian markets. We have not just in Nigerian markets. We have in our markets Africa, moringa, fenugreek, cinnamon, things that can help you in this blood sugar journey. The seventh strategy is manage stress. Remember, we're not teaching stress avoidance, but stress management. Cortisol, again, it has shown again, cortisol again. Cortisol is both a stress hormone and the primary dawn phenomenal trigger. You cannot separate them. Before bed, do 5 minutes of deep breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold 4 times, and exhale 6 times. No, this deep breathing is one exercise we usually do in Rafa Soul in fact before we start our programs. But because of time today, that's why we didn't do it. If not, it's usually it's a ritual we do. After our prayers, we do it to calm ourselves down before we can start. So please pardon me, we're in Nigeria. Network showed me Shege today, but thank
What's
God.
so bad?
After all, I still overtake it. I still overcame it.
Who they find for me?
So another activity you can carry out, prayer and meditation. Prayers, very, very important. I don't mean you want to go, do you this one? Hello. I'm not yet to teach about prayers, but then it's a prayer of gratitude. It's a declaration. It has a way of taking away fears. It has a way of calming down your nerves at every point in time. That's why we talk about gratitude practice. Whenever you feel you're stressed, just journal something. You can write three things you're grateful for. Say it to God. I'm grateful for the success of this meeting tonight. I'm grateful for everybody that showed up, for everything they learned. I'm grateful for the sales I've made today. I remember this number of people bought my calls. I'm grateful for my blood sugar today. I had 112 as against 180 that I had yesterday. That's a good news. 112 has not been normalized, but it's better than 180 you had as against the previous night. So be grateful for everything. I'm grateful my child gave me a sweet. I'm grateful my husband reminded me of how much he loves me and how beautiful I am. I mean, find gratitude in everything. I have a sweet friend. I would always like in a day, I'm not exaggerating. He would say thank you for more than 10 times. 10 times is more. Sometimes I just get tired of hearing thank you. Like just love saying thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, there's this thing we say if you are grateful for this, you get that. We are human beings. We always say don't mention. As we are saying that don't mention, the thank you is doing something in our mind because that person has thanked us and we've seen the level of the person's gratitude. Next time we want to do more. But if the person does not thank us, even if we want to do more, we feel that this thing we did is not worth it. This person did not see any value in it. So because of that, we might not want to do more. But when we hear thank you, we want to do more. That's how it massages our ego and we want to show forth more and more. We don't even want to go less. So if there's a prayer you should be doing every night, it's a prayer of gratitude and declaration. Declaration, reminding yourself of how strong you are, of how healthy you are, of how this diabetes will not swallow you, but you're going to swallow it and spit it out. Like you remind yourself of how wonderful you are, how God has made you, all the things you're going to accomplish, you're going to carry your children, and all that. These are two prayers I want you to be doing at night. They will calm you down. Gratitude, we've talked about that. Avoid late night news, or all these people that scroll social media at night and be reading bad news. Please avoid it for your sake. It's not for my sake, but for your sake. Avoid all those bad news at night. Social media conflict, financial stress. There was a time in my house that you can't tell my dad about money at night. You don't try it though. When he comes back from work, tell him that time. But once he's done with dinner, don't come and tell him about it again. Tell him before he eats. That food will help him calm down. But once dinner is over, the next thing is for him to get ready to sleep. Don't come and tell him about money. Because if he doesn't have that money, he will go to bed thinking about it. How will I provide for my child? Because he's a father, he's a provider. Avoid all those stress. They have a way of giving you BP without you knowing. You cannot reverse diabetes while swimming in stress. Cortisol will undo everything else you're doing. That's why you see people will eat very well. Excuse me, they will take their drugs and their herbs, but yet their blood sugar levels are still very high. Stress. Yesterday, boy. I told him, sir, you're stressed. See, I'm not stressed. Oh, we now went into his emotional life. Found out that's the way stress is coming from. Most of us that go through stress are emotional stress, not even physical stress. So tell you, I'm no longer doing any chores, I'm not working, I'm just resting. It's emotional stress. There's something bothering you, either about your child, about your partner, about your finances, about your retirement. There's something bothering you. That's why you're going through that stress, and that's why your blood sugar has been increased. You can't avoid stress, but you can manage it. How did I say you can manage stress? Deep breathing, prayer, meditation, journaling. They can help you. And even night walk, they help to relieve stress. especially if you do it with someone you love. The seven, okay, I've named, okay, manage your stress. Here, that's the last strategy. Oh, yes. Earlier, Mr. Abdul gave us a task to go on Facebook, talk about the events, that this event, this seminar, and tag scientist Chineke Chukwudi. Okay, this is the gift for those of us that carried out that task. You screenshot the webinar, you go on Facebook, you talk about it, and tag Chineke Chukwudi. For those of us that did that, this is the gift we are giving you. A 14-day domino checklist. That is the gift we are giving you. Tracker. Want to give you a tracker that can help you track your results, to see where you are, to see how you're improving, or whether you're not improving. We know and now see where we can proffer solution. That phenomenon is real. I mean, it's real, and it's not a life sentence. So don't think it's here to take your life, because it can't take your life. Your body is not broken. Your body is just asking you for the right condition to heal. And I'm also part to believe that God has placed in creation, in Africa, in Nigeria, in Zambia, in Kenya, everything our body needs to restore itself. They are in our kitchen, in our food, in our plants, in our activities. Everything we need for restoration is there. Our role is to cooperate with that design. Cooperate with your food, cooperate with your movement, sleep, your peace of mind starting tonight. You don't have to rush it. Just take it one step at a time. Take the walk, take the tonic, and watch what your body can do. We're impacting lives, we are building a better you. That is why we are here, and not just to have this seminar and go. At this point, I think I know strongly that I have delivered for tonight. Do I still have people that agree? At this point, I will stop sharing so I can take our questions. I have delivered my mandate. If you have any question, please put it down.
Yes, okay.
Hello, are we
Hello.
still together?
Yes, we are together.
Oh, so please, if you know you really learned something from tonight's session, put it down in the comment box. I want to read our thoughtful comments.
So I want to ask my question.
All right, go ahead, please.
Hello,
Huh?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to ask my question, my first question. Yes, we are talking about
Okay, please remind me again. It's about food.
phenomenon, the down
Go ahead, sir.
phenomenon. Yes, you talk about
Mm,
the cortisol normally rises between 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. So,
yes.
and you give us the strategy that we should not eat any carbohydrate at night. Now,
Mm,
if I want to take my dinner, sometimes I'm on medication. So most of the
mm-hmm.
time, my dinner is either sometimes I take Tom Brand, which contain carbohydrate. Sometimes I take vegetable and acha. Sometimes I take oats with milk, as the case may be. Sometimes if I want to take before 6 p.m., then I will take like beans or so, but in a control in a small portion. Now sometimes I also snack around 8. I will take like cucumber or carrot, and you advise us on how much we should not take it. So what can we do? Because taking only protein around 6 p.m., before you know, you begin to feel hungry without carbohydrate.
Oh,
So what
okay.
can we
Thank you for
what
thank you
can we do
for
for this?
this. I appreciate this question. Have you tried that order of feeding I gave you? starting your meal with vegetable, protein before going to carbohydrate. Have you tried it before? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. I've tried before.
Have you tried it before? How did it go?
No, it's fantastic. But I'm talking
It's
about the thing.
fantastic.
Yes.
Eh? It's
Yes, it's so
fantastic. How long did
yes.
it hold you longer than your food used to hold you?
Yes, it hold me longer. Yes, and that
Okay,
my
thank you.
energy.
Your energy has well improved. Thank you. You just answered the question. Now,
Yes,
the order
I'm
of
with you.
eating, if you eat in that order of vegetable, protein, and now eat your carbohydrates, you have you will not feel hungry and you go to bed. Remember what I said when I was talking about sleep? When you don't sleep by 10, from that 10, you find out that you start getting hungry.
Yes,
That is why you can't remove one, two. Sorry?
I'm with you.
You can't remove one, two.
Work together.
They all work together. You will eat your food well. You will take you move around. Excuse me. And you sleep. Because you eat well and you don't sleep till 12 or even 10. You're hungry.
Yes,
So now talking about this right your own medication. Proteins that are very good.
so
We have
so
okpa, like I said earlier. We have okpa. We have beans. You can eat these things, but as you're eating them, remember to eat them early. Take your drug, go to bed, sleep early. So the cravings don't rise. When we don't sleep, our body calls up, yeah, our body calls up some hormones like leptin and ghrelin. These are hunger hormones. And once they are being triggered, they will make you hungry. You're not sleeping and you're hungry because you are not sleeping. That is why those hormones were released. So another thing that will help you reduce this is to sleep well. Go to bed early, eat in the order vegetable, protein, carbohydrates. If you must eat your carbohydrates, but if not, there are proteins you can eat. I would suggest you get the 30-day diabetes friendly meal plan. If you don't have it, get it. You have food options there for 30 days that you can eat. If the one that falls for today is a carbohydrate, leave today and go to next day. And talking about carbohydrates, during this class earlier, I mentioned about somebody that shared her testimony last week. I don't know if she's on this call now. She shared her testimony last week during our review session, how she eats eba and nothing happened to her because she ate a small meal. That's portion control. You can still try that. But left for me, I'll tell you not to eat it at all. But you can still try it. So now, do you see you have options?
yes. So in a situation where you hello ma,
I'm with you.
hello ma. So
I can hear you, sir. Go on.
in a situation where you eat your dinner around 6, and let's say by
Mm.
9 you feeling a kind of hungry. At that stage now, what type of this thing will you eat?
Sir, if you eat your dinner by 6, following this order,
Yes,
you will not get hungry by 9. It's too early. It's too early to get hungry by 9. But then, if peradventure you get hungry,
yes,
you mentioned cucumber. Cucumber is good. It's a vegetable, not a fruit. So you can eat cucumber and sleep. But you see crackers. Avoid the
yes,
temptation of going to eat crackers, of going to eat. mango, watermelon, and all those, apple. I used to advise that, but I'm no longer advising it because I've seen that it's not good. But cucumber is a vegetable. But sir,
But,
please,
but,
you will not be tempted. 9 p.m. is too early for someone that ate by 6. You can go to bed, sleep, and wake up before you talk about food. But if you
but,
must, probably the drug they are giving you is making you get hungry. I don't know. You can take cucumber.
but can you take cucumber with the granite or kuli together at that stage?
By that time, no. If you're going to take cucumber and
Yes.
kuli or granite, let it be during the day, but not that night, because it's going to affect your blood sugar in the morning. Because after taking this thing now, I assure you that you will go to bed. You will not wait
Yes.
for it to digest. You go to bed and to increase your blood sugar. Are we clear?
I'm clear. But you can take egg.
Yes, you can take egg, but then if you're taking egg is protein, is highly proteinous.
Yes.
I would advise you give yourself like 2 hours before you sleep, so it doesn't make you purge. It doesn't give you running stomach the next morning. I know people that don't take protein late at night because of that running stomach. But if it doesn't disturb you, no problem. You can. But if it will disturb you, don't eat egg by that time of the night.
Okay. It's okay.
Unless you wait for it
Okay.
to digest before you sleep. You have to give yourself like 2 hours.
Okay. Thank you.
Are we clear now?
Yes.
I would advise you get the 30-day diabetes friendly meal plan. You have options there. It will guide you. Any other question? Do we have question in the comment box before we call it a night?
Yeah, but sorry,
Want to
but you can
take the hello.
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 Wait, please. I think let's raise our hands. I'm hearing hello from 3 different people. Let's raise our hands
Okay.
so we can take it accordingly.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, we speaking.
Informer.
Okay.
Please,
Welcome, Mrs. Ifoma.
thank you very much for the lecture. I want to ask
You're
question
welcome.
on herbs that help.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
You mentioned moringa, fenugreek, bitter melon. I didn't quite
Cinnamon.
get the
Yeah.
other. Okay, cinnamon. But
I mentioned
you didn't
cinnamon. I
tell
mentioned
us.
okoro. I mentioned obono.
Okay, but you didn't tell us how to use them.
Yes, that's why I say you should get the 1K market solution. But now it's for 5,000 naira until we launch it by next weekend. After launch, it goes to 7,000 naira. So when you get it, you have the details you need. Preparation,
Uh,
dosage, when to take it, how to take it, everything is there.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mm.
You're welcome. So I have next person here. Mrs. Mary, please go ahead. You can unmute yourself and speak. Mrs.
Okay.
Mary, are you still on this call?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Can you hear?
Please go ahead. Yes.
So how
Unmute
do we
yourself and
get
speak.
the 1K, the herbs, the one you just talked about, and then the 30 days
Okay.
plan?
Okay, I'm going to put the details up on WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp is better. I'll just put it on WhatsApp group.
Okay. All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
You're welcome. So do we still have any other question before we call it a night? Mr. Abdul,
hello.
are you still with us? Okay, we have another question. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to ask, in fact, I forgot the green tea. Can I take the
Green
tea at
tea.
yes, either around 9 before I
Okay.
go to bed? I want to bed.
Yeah. So far, there's nothing wrong with green tea. You can take green tea at night. Some people even say that you can take green tea before your fasting blood sugar, though I don't advise that. Sha. That's why I tell people do your fasting blood sugar early enough before hunger will kick in. Or green tea, you can take green tea at night. It's more like water. It's just water that has extra nutrients in it. So you can, yes, you can.
Okay, so before the next person
Green tea,
asks, we'll just take two more questions, please. And Mr. James, that will be all for tonight, please. You can put the next question on the chat box so we can attend to others. Thank you. I see Mary hand is lifted up, ma. Mary, please go ahead. Scientists can hear you.
I think she has asked her.
Sorry, ma, you are mute. We can't hear you.
She already asked her question.
I've asked.
Sorry, come again. When I joined the group,
I've asked what I wanted to ask. How to get those things. Thank you.
Okay,
All
we
right.
have some questions in the group,
Can you
in
send
the comment
voice
box.
note? That's my network is bad. Thank you.
Mr. Abdul,
Yes, ma.
we have
Yes, ma.
some
I'm here.
questions in the comment box.
All right. Yeah. From this from Ita Asuko. And he said, please, okay. You see, I asked about eating unripe plantain in the evening. Asuko, can you on your mic and explain better? Or so our scientists can give a
Yeah, I understand what he's saying. Unripe plantain as swallow, right? It's not unripe plantain as swallow.
No, boy, that's
So
boy.
just like,
Hello.
okay, boiled.
Yeah,
Yes,
boy.
with
Yeah,
what?
you are talking
Vegetables.
of carbohydrate. You know, plantain too has carbohydrates. So I'm not to eat. You
Yes,
say
it
you should not
does.
eat carbohydrate in the evening. So I'm asking, eating plantain, is it bad? Hello.
Just like I said earlier, sir. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Am I muted?
I'm hearing
Can
you.
you
I'm
hear
hearing
me?
you. Yeah. Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes. So just like I said earlier, if you must eat earlier and portion control,
Okay.
then follow the
Okay.
order. Remember the eating strategies. If you must, but please, if you can avoid it, avoid it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
all right, this is from
you're
Betty
welcome, sir.
Samuel. Betty Samuel say, what of Greek yogurt? Is it good for diabetic?
Greek, because we have
Yes,
so many
ma.
yogurts out there that are not Greek. But once it's Greek is good for diabetes. It has probiotics. It's very good.
All right, this from Dorcas Abosede. It says, sis, you mentioned bitter melon, cinnamon, moringa, and what, ma?
Bitter melon, cinnamon, moringa, fenugreek, okra, ogbono. I think that's all I mentioned, right? Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, ma. I think that's all for
They're all
now.
sleep because I don't sleep. Sorry, I'm seeing a question here. I don't sleep early. Sometimes I stay till 12 a.m. before I sleep. I will start this night. Please start though. If you can't start, please. You need to sleep. See, when you sleep well and when you don't sleep well, if you combine the two, you find out that sleeping well has better benefits. Try it out. I always get my friend knows me. I always get angry when I don't get enough sleep at night. Like this used to affect my day. You can't like there's this feeling it gives you. So please sleep. It's very good though. Sleep. Sleep, please. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm seeing the wonderful comments. So see this beautiful comment, eh? That's what I want people to go and talk about on your Facebook page. Go and talk about it. That science is Triple. We go through it. When we see it, we'll send you the 14 days tracker. You will be so glad you use this 14 days tracker because it has timing. What you can do by 7 a.m., 7 p.m., 2 p.m., not all those things. It has tracking. And this will help you. We have to apply all the 7 strategies I gave you into one. Like we put them into one day for you and apportioned time for each and every one of them. That's what you're going to be getting as free gifts. When you give us a sweet comment concerning today's webinar and you tag us, we'll read it. I just want the one I'll be reading, I'll be having joy. Like, I like good news, like I always tell you. So please make me smile. Thank you. But if there's any bad thing you want to talk about, please feel free to reach out and correct us. We're human beings. We make mistakes. So let us know if there is anything we did that we didn't do wrong. We didn't do right. Let us know. We want to grow, want to be better. Not just for you, because we want to serve the nations. So we want to get better for everybody we're going to serve. So we can get to the government and stay there stable. So thank you, Mr. Abdul. I hand over to you. I'm a lifesaver. Thank you so much. Mr. Abdul, please take over. I think I'm done. Hello, Mr. Abdul, are you still with us? All right, thank you so much, Russell Healthy Family. I want to say a very big thank you. Once again, that you are interested in learning, to teach you, provided you're ready to learn. Thank you enough for you. Showing up for your family. If you stay healthy, your family will enjoy you and everybody will be happy. I believe that we all have learned a whole lot on Dawn Phenomenal. And starting from tonight, I know we're going to start practicing. I look forward to hearing good news from us from today's lecture. I want to see that good thing that it has done to us. So please don't forget the 7 strategies I taught. Eating your dinner early, moving after eating, taking apple cider vinegar, hydrating yourself in the morning, sleep well, the natural herbs, and you managing your stress. And also, don't forget the tax so you can get your gift. I want every one of us to get this gift, but please do well to do your tax. If we don't have any other question, I think we'll call this a night. If today's session helped you, like really, really helped you, I want you to tell someone about it. Go outside and talk about it. And before I go, I want you to remember something again. The Dawn Phenomenal, like I said, is not a life sentence. Your body is not broken. Your body is simply asking for the right condition to heal. So starting from tonight, pick one strategy. Take it. Take that first step. Take that first step. Don't have to do everything once. Just start from one. Before you know it, you will grow. And once again, Razzle Healthy Family, thank you for joining us. I love and appreciate your efforts to learn and to become better. And will always deliver in imparting your life and building a better you. I will see you next time. And in the absence of any other question or any other comments, we'll want to call it a night. I love you, and Jesus loves you more. I'm going to see you next month. Every other information and conversation will continue in the group. Thank you. I love you. Have a good night's rest. Bye. Thank you. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen. Amen.
Good
I'm
night,
reading your
bro.
comments.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. We really
Thank
enjoyed
you. Thank
it.
you.
We repeated a lot too.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you.